Hello, Mercy. I have been talking to you this whole time, and I just realized that my mic wasn't connected for some reason. So, how are you? How's your Thursday? I gave you your points. I think I miss. Wait. Oh, I see. Blurt played Demon Hunter? Let me know if you can hear me, because I kind of moved my mic around. So I don't know how well it sounds. Okay, Discord. That's great. How have you been? Okay, I'm almost done with my snack, so I'm gonna finish that real quick. Neil, how are you? How's your Thursday? Sorry. There we go. I muted myself to finish my snack real quick. How are you? How's your Thursday? How's work going? And it's Merry Christmas. Okay, so I think I got everything fixed because, well, let me know if y'all can hear me okay, because I did move my mic around. I changed my setup a little bit, so, because, like, I got a new chair, but then I also got, like, a shelf to put underneath my monitors kind of deal. And so I had to move stuff around for that. And I also got a light for my monitors now. Only, oh, shoot. Hold on. Let's ban you. Okay. Am I missing anything? Happy Thursday. Everything is okay. Oh, you mean like with work? When do you go back to like work? Because you said you're not right now, right? The Twitch app keeps breaking. I'll have to tune in. Yeah. No worries. Thanks, Mercy, for being here. I can okay-ish. Just sounds a bit far. It is far a little bit because I don't like it right in my face. That's how it was before. It wasn't in my face. How about now? Is that better? I feel like I'm going to hit my mic with my arm though. Oh. Ugh. Oh, you don't go anywhere till February? Where are you going? Okay. So, okay, so I think I got everything fixed because last stream was kind of a disaster. I couldn't get like anything working. Like nothing at all. It was really bad. I had to end stream before I wanted to because of how bad it was. I think my internet kept on messing up and then I didn't have stuff. Ivory Coast? Where's that? Um, but also my internet wasn't working, but now it is. So, oh, I need to edit this. Oh, I'll have to fix that. Okay. I got my commands working finally. Oh, East Africa. Well, that's not far from you then. How far is that? Like, how long does it take to get there? Okay, a couple things. Subs. I need y'all to go into my subscriber only channel and I need y'all to vote for the next book. I have two ties and I need to break that tie. So, if somebody could just break the tie, I would be most appreciative. It's about 12. Oh, that's. It's 12 hours to get there? How big is Africa? Africa, I always thought was kind of small. Or did I miss East Africa? Yeah, Africa. Hey, wait. Oh no, never mind. Rusty, have you heard from Stormy? How's she doing? South Africa is not massive compared to other places. Anyways, so I need y'all to do that. And then we have our Christmas stuff going on. Um, if you didn't get the notification, I am having to switch craft night because I didn't know Amazon was going to take 6 years to deliver stuff. And I don't know. I thought if I order stuff yesterday, it would be here by Monday, but I guess not. So, South Africa is a country, Africa is a continent. Yeah, wait. Oh, wait. You're right. You're right. So anyways, I didn't know things would take 6 years to get here. So my stuff isn't even coming until like I have a couple things coming on Wednesday. Wait, Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's literally the day after I was going to do craft night. So we have to move craft night. So I'm switching craft night and and Christmas coloring slash journaling because some people like to journal. I don't know. People do like junk journaling and stuff like that. But we're going to switch those. So the Christmas coloring will be this Monday. Christmas craft night will be on the 22nd. So, so keep that in mind. Uh, okay. Um, we do have book club this Saturday. And then we have our indie book club, which it's very short. I already finished it. I finished it in like less than a week. It's like only 70 something pages. Uh that will be coming up at the end of the month. And I already have stuff for next year, so but Stormy seems to be good. She changed her reading style though,
Ho ho ho!
so I don't think she would be
Merry
doing book
Christmas!
club anymore. I haven't talked to her in a while. What do you mean by she changed her reading style? Last I talked to her, she said that she wasn't reading as much. But it's been a while since I've uh talked to her. Thanks for the redeem, by the way. I can't remember what all I had last year, so oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, uh I thought I thought that was always the case. You told me that she was. Did something else is do you, I'm so lost. No, no, no. Only No, we had a conversation. You told me that she already was. Wait, what are you apologizing for? Oh, oh, stream elements. That could be timers. Interesting. Well, okay. Oh, I could show y'all. Oh, hold on. Rusty, did you come to the birthday stream? I can't remember who all was there. I still have the goal for the gaming stream up because I'm still wanting to do that. So, if we could reach this goal, then I will do my first game stream. Uh, getting you. Oh, but yeah, about a month or two ago, she really got into it. She sold all her books. Wait, why would she sell her books? Oh, you weren't here. Well, we unlocked jiggle physics for me. I'm just waiting for my artist to be done. She has one part done, but I want my ears to be jiggly too, so she's supposed to work on that. Uh, oh, the cord is in kind of in the way, huh? I'm wanting to get a new desk. All right, let's try that. So, we built this, Rusty. Look at that. Look at the cute kid. Oh, shoot. I just. There we go. Well, hold on. Oh no, it's breaking apart. It's breaking apart on me. we go. We built this, and this little the little arm moves. Move, move, move. So we built that. So I'm excited about that. Um, let me show you what I'm planning on doing. Oh, wait, wait. No. Oh, shoot. My other bookmark is in my bedroom with my book. Oh, your stream froze? Why is your stream freezing? Okay, I'll show you again. Look, we built this on my birthday stream. Look at that. Yeah. So we built that. I thought so too. It's the lucky cat. Okay, so the other bookmark is in my bedroom because it's in my book because I'm currently using it. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. But so I also got these. A client of mine made these. They're bookmarks. Like, so look at the little puppy. Can you see the puppy? Do you need a light on? Can you see that okay? Because actually, I don't know if I could turn the light on. Right? She made them. She made them. So it's a little confusing because of all this, but this is the part that goes inside the book. And then I should have had her make me a Christmas one. I really do want a Christmas one. Um, but this is a Halloween one because when I originally talked to her, it was like back in Halloween, like by Halloween. So yeah. The other one that I'm currently using, it's a cat one. But it's smaller. So I forgot to grab that and I should have grabbed it. Elfin will love that. You know, I haven't talked to Elfin or seen her or anything, but it could just be my lack of presence lately. How's she doing? Where? There it is. Rusty, I got a new chair too. Did you see my new chair? It's in the Discord. What do you mean she's moving up in the world? What is she doing? Little Mac, how are you? How have you been? Okay, so with my chair, I'm honestly really like surprised. So I actually got the chair from the TikTok shop. Um, so my last chair was so bad. My last chair was it was one of those gaming chairs, but the arm had broke. And like for like a year or two, I have been using a broken arm chair. So, um, so I've been using the broken arm chair and and it's a problem because I like I was struggling when I'm like using the PC because of my elbows are like, I don't know, because they're not supported. So like I'm all like bending my wrists, and so then my hands were going numb if I was doing anything on the PC. So I had to figure out something. Yeah. So I decided that I'm finally getting a new chair. I had one of my things that I wanted was ones with adjustable arms. So I could like, cause I'm short. So I need like ones that could lift, like heighten the arms so that my elbows are all supported and stuff. So I actually found one. And the other thing that I like about it is because I don't sit still, and so I'm always changing positions. And this chair, I could sit cross-legged in, I could put my legs up and everything. So it like supports all of that. And it's not uncomfortable either. So I had a pillow that I was using on the last one because my last chair was so uncomfortable. That's the other thing is that it would cause my butt to go numb because there was no padding or anything. And so I bought a pillow for that one. But I don't even need the pillow for this one. So I'm happy with it, especially since it was from TikTok. I was a little iffy because you just never know with things on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like you could like buy something and then it's I don't know. I'm always fishy about it. Good chairs are important. Yeah, yeah, I agree. My last chair sucked. I will probably never do a gaming chair again. So, I posted a picture in the Discord though. I think I put it in the photos. Yeah, Rusty, if you go to the photos in my Discord, in Little Mac, I don't know if you're still here, but um, you can see the chair. So, yeah, so I'm happy with my little chair now. Like I said, I also got like the monitor light now, which I like. And then I got a shelf thing. The shelf thing, okay, so that's the other thing that's on my list is that I need a new desk because the issue that I have with this desk is that it's too like narrow. So like there's like not enough room for everything. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm half watching you, half watching the gaming awards. Oh, I was just saying the chair, the photos is in the Discord if you wanted to see it. A standing desk? No, I didn't say anything about a standing desk. Journey, thanks for the hydrate. How are you? How's your Thursday? Mm. Rusty, the other bookmark is in the photos too that I don't have with me. But uh hey, how's the job stuff coming around? I've been meaning to ask you. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're back on. Firebot like oh, for where? Yeah, take a look. Take a look. Uh, I'm expecting to start. Wait, why so? That's a long wait, isn't it? Like, why so long? 'Cause- 'long? 'Cause- 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 'Cause I mean, do the same thing. Oh, that's great. I wasn't sure how that would work out since, the other job was kind of, you know, you have to do two orientations. Why do you have to do two? Uh, okay, so one for the hospital and another one for the hospital system. Why can't they do it all in one? Okay, so what I was saying about the desk is that this desk is too narrow. So, like, there's not enough room. And I'm, like, sitting on top of my monitors. Um, like, they're too close to me. I wish they did. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, most orientations that I've gone to, like, they've done it for, like, it's like one orientation, but it covered it all. Like, the company, the position, the play, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, that's weird to me. So so the desk is too narrow, so I want to get eventually get a new desk. And so with this being so narrow, my shelf is so wide. It's like it takes up like almost a whole like width of the desk. so so I need a wider wider desk now. But I'm trying to wait until like I move and stuff like that cuz it's just silly cuz I'm not going to know what my room how much room I will have. It's stupid because it's owned by the system, but at the same time it's yeah, that's really weird. Are you nervous about it or anything? Oh, Journey, I was saying that I have to switch craft nights because I didn't know that Amazon would take 6 years to ship anything. So my stuff isn't even coming until like Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll show y'all what I'm doing though. Um, let me pull this up. Where's my orders? I have Christmas with my family on the 20th, and I still haven't bought anything for that. I have no idea what to get. So we do this, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but it's kind of like a shoot, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but like everybody brings a gift, but you don't know who it's from, and then you have to draw numbers and then you pick from the pile of gifts or I don't know. I'm not a fan of it, but no, I do have Prime. Yeah, yeah, I got Prime because I got free delivery and stuff like that. No, it's like things are just taking a long time. 6 years, or is it 6 days? Oh, hold on. What did I ask? Did I ask? Wait, what's 6 years? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. So, okay. So, anyways, I haven't got my gift, and I don't know what to get. Oh, or is it 6 days? Oh, oh, wait. When I say 6 years, I'm meaning that it's just taking forever. So my stuff isn't coming till like Tuesday and then Wednesday. of next week, and craft night was supposed to be on Monday. I ordered this stuff yesterday because I thought that would give it plenty of time, but apparently not. Okay, I did the wrong thing. Let's go here. Wait, that's not the right thing either. Oh my god. I do the wrong thing all the time. I'm doing, yeah, it's sometimes it's like needle felting, so I don't know if y'all have ever done like needle felting or anything like that. Um, but that's like one of the things that I want to do. And then Rusty, it doesn't matter because I'm moving. So and so then the other thing is like Christmas ornaments, but it's like diamond art. So so yeah. I thought about doing uh I don't know if I am. Um I thought about like making the ornaments for my family. Maybe that would be part of the Christmas gifts because I don't know what to get them. So, so yeah. Welcome in, iGlitch. How are you? How is your Thursday? Oh yeah. Okay. Yep, yep, yep. So that's my craft ideas. The Highland cow is a little it's a little crazy. So I'm excited. Uh oh. Oh. Journey. We're meeting on Saturday, by the way, for the housemaid. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's probably honestly that one's probably going to take a while because needle felting takes it takes a long time. I don't know. I don't know if y'all have ever done it. Oh, I finished the indie book, by the way. The Bite Before Christmas. So that's done. I finished like two books. I finished that book and then I finished oh, it's a Christmas romance book thing. It's called like oh, I did the audio. It was okay. It was good. Um I prefer some other like the I can't even talk right now. Um it was like Slay It. Fake It Till You Slay It. A romantic comedy. I've never done it, but I've seen people do it. You've seen people do it? Do you just like watch videos of it or something? So, contemporary, that's what I was trying to think. Oh, that scared me. I need to turn that down. Siri, thanks for the resub. You scared me when you did that. I literally jumped. Okay, let's turn that down. Let's try 4. How are you, Siri? How was your Thursday? Um, so the book was good, but there were some other ones that I kind of prefer. Oh, you're doing well. Are you doing anything? How's it going with your, you know? Did you do anything today? Siri, did you see my bookmarks that my clients made? Worked and came home to go. Oh, well, that sounds great. That sounds amazing. Oh, you did see them? Okay. Because I was like, I could show you. I have them here. Well, I have 2 of them. The other one I'm currently using because I'm reading another book. I'm reading the book that I'm like a year behind on. So the author, I hope, has not like has not like got mad or anything. Oh my goodness. Ow. Oh, Ziri. Wait, do you have art? Do you have arc like the old arc, not the new one? I can't remember what it's called right now. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, that's the other thing. Our book exchange is happening. That's the other thing. Hey, I just bought that. I just bought Arc not that long ago. I played it a few times and I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. So, I didn't want to get the new one yet because like not really new, but newer. Um because like I don't know, there was like mixed reviews on that one. And the first one had like all mostly good reviews. So I figure I'll do the first one to see if I even would like it before paying the more expensive one. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yep, yep. I have died several times. The last time I died made me really mad. The one that is it's yeah, it's a lot. It's actually I think 200. 200 something. At least mine was, if I remember correctly. But basically, yeah. I'm considering upgrading my storage, but or not really upgrading it, but like adding more to it. Uh, but I managed to delete some stuff that freed up like a bit of storage. So, but I think that's the game made me. Yours does it really? Hold on. But the game is what kind of made me think like maybe I should like oh wait, I can't see it because it's installed. Hold on. No, it doesn't show. Yeah. Is it on the store page? Will it say how big the... Do you have a bundle though? Like with the DLCs and stuff? Because I didn't get like all the DLCs. According to this, 60 gigabytes is what's needed. I don't think that's correct. But yeah, the last time, okay, the last one I died, I kind of like quit after that. I didn't quit. I quit because I couldn't find my way back, basically, to my stuff. But so I I was doing pretty well. And like I had like a tent and I had um like a torch and I had clothes and I was like had meat and everything. Like I was doing pretty well. And then I got mad because this long neck showed up on where my stuff was and it just kept on walking on my tent. It just kept on walking on it. Nowhere else, just on my tent. So then so then I thought because like the other dinosaurs that I've killed, they like when I attacked them, they ran away. So I thought like with the long neck, it's a vegetarian or whatever, so it's not going to attack. So I stuck it with my spear. That was the wrong freaking move to do. Because I thought that, like, if I stuck it, it would just run away for my tent. That's all I wanted it to do was stop destroying it. And so I attacked it, and it attacked me back. And I got killed because of it. All because I was trying to save my tent. I didn't even care about killing it. So, and then like when I respawned somewhere, I don't know, somewhere that I had never been. And I couldn't get back. I couldn't figure out how to get back to my stuff. So I have to like start all over. And I hate that. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought that like I thought with like with it not being a meat eater, it would run away just like all the other one. But it didn't. It came after me. Lexi, if someone poked you with a sword stick, which I don't know if I would attack back. I don't think I would kill them over it. Like, it's a long neck. It can't hurt that bad. I'm sure that it probably just felt like getting poked by a pencil or something. Fun fact, prey animals are. But it's not a prey animal though. They eat trees and leaves. Nope, they don't care. No, no, they did not. They do not. Honestly, they all the dodo birds don't hurt. And there was the other ones. I don't remember what they were, but they didn't hurt. They ran. So yeah. So that has been my experience with Ark. And now I'm just tore up that I have to start all over. Because I hate that. I hate that, like, that's the part that I hate about some games is the whole, like, when you get so far and then, like, you have to start all over from the beginning. And that's exactly where I'm at. And it's like, I just did all this. Like, it just feels like a waste of time at that point. So, Yeah. I have other games I want to play, but I haven't played them yet. I have to pet sit tomorrow night, so that's why I'm streaming tonight because I have to do it. I have to do that tomorrow night. I'm hoping it won't be so bad. This is the first time I'm pet sitting for them though, so. Sorry. Ziri, how was work anyways? Did you get off on time? Siri, did I show you my crafts that I'm wanting to do when we do craft night? Which I moved. I moved craft night because apparently Amazon is taking 6 years to deliver anything. Oh, well, that's not too bad. 30 minutes late. Really? Like, did they all leave at the same time? Siri, let me show you my craft that I'm going to do. Uh, oh, well, that doesn't seem bad. Siri, so this is one of my crafts. It's a Highland cow. This one will probably take me a while. Because needle felting takes a long, long time. But I wanted something that was kind of like mindless that I could probably like just do while hanging out kind of deal. It is, but look at its hair. It's so crazy. It doesn't even have eyes. And then I'm a little tore up because I wanted to work on these during craft night for me to take to my Christmas with the family so I could give them to people because I don't have anything for Christmas for them yet. I need to find something because like we do the whole like I don't know what it's called. I don't like it, but it's like everybody brings a gift, put it in a pile, and then like you have to draw numbers, and based on the numbers, when you could draw or whatever. I'm not a fan of it, but anyways, I wanted to make these during craft night, but it's not going to happen now. Cause I thought these were cute, like little ornaments to pass out or whatever. But because of I'm blaming Amazon because I ordered these yesterday, so I'm ordering them quite a bit early, but like they're not getting here until next week, like Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So that's why I have to move craft night. And Christmas with the families on the 20th, so I probably will not get them done before then. But it's whatever. My dishwasher started leaking, so that's what's up too on my end of things. Do, 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 do. Oh, never mind. I gotta fix that in the Discord. Hold on. Uh, Let me edit this real quick. Well, I have it on my mind because I'll probably forget. Okay. Okay, there we go. I have. Oh, good night, Rusty. Have a good night. Sleep well. Okay. Oh, I've been on almost an hour. I should start reading. I should start reading. Okay, let's Kindle. Actually, okay, yeah, so everything seems to be running much better than last time. I even got all my Christmas stuff because last time I didn't have any of my Christmas redeems. So I definitely have been working on getting that stuff fixed. Okay. Hold on. Also, my internet seems to be doing better because last time everything kept on disconnecting for some reason. It was a rough. Thanks, Rusty. So, like last time, I only got through one chapter, but it wasn't even because of me being distracted. It was totally just because everything was rough last time, but it seems to be doing better. So, and I finally got my commands fixed. I think I know what the problem was with that. So that's why the shadow. Oh wait, I should do video shoutouts. Oh my god. I've been forgetting this lately, and I don't mean anything by it. Is it gonna work?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Oh wait, why is it playing my clip?
Oh my goodness.
What the heck?
Oh
Hold on.
goodness. Thanks, Sangi, for the sub.
Hold on a second.
I appreciate it so much. Do my little bob. You know, my limited bob.
Okay, hold on. Edit. Why would it play mine? Okay, let's see if this works. Journey. Let's see. There we go. Yay!
Uh-oh. Something was
Finally.
in the air. I
Now
wonder
my
what
stream
it is.
ain't very crappy.
The queen attempted to scream, but could not utter the sound from her constricted throat. She in she uh, instinctively swiped at the huge mirror and batted it off the stone wall. The mirror crushed onto the marble floor.
Stu Ziri.
Trickle in the top left of the map.
Okay. No, I was calling a shuttle. I don't know what a shuttle is doing on this map.
There we go.
Maybe
Should we just click?
very quiet.
Yeah, I don't know. Quiet
You
people
are
are
quiet.
almost.
What is this, Ziri?
People.
Where are you at?
Oh, the Brits have turned on themselves, guys. It's a revolution.
Oh.
Well, we lost.
Bye, guys.
Moi.
GG.
I don't know if it's GG yet. Oh, it is. Son of a bitch. Wow, we were.
Victory!
I knew it. I knew it.
No one wanted to vote
Lemons is
Lemons.
probably playing dumb, like he doesn't know what it is, but it's probably him.
No one wanted to vote when me and Luna saw him.
I have to
we physically see it, and yet no one believes us.
Mercy. Oh, I've never played Goose Goose Duck. I don't know anything about it. Who else came? Neil. I didn't have my cam on that day. Like, you just chose not to, or was there like a reason? Aren't you like a VTuber now, though? Ah, dang it. Why isn't it playing? Oh, wait. Oh my god, all of these have been playing. That never happens.
That's what you get for hitting him with my head, I guess. Look at her. She's got the face thing. She's in there with explosives. She can't get out. Oh my god! What a fucking nightmare! What the hell just happened? Is he dead? Oh,
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's kind of like why I'm a VTuber, because I don't want to be in front of camera. Okay, I think that was everybody so far. So far. Okay, let's switch screens. And then let's go here. Oh, let's close that. Do, 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 do. Just didn't want to. Yep, yep. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Kong. Why isn't... Oh, wait. Vertical. There we go. I got Christmas stuck in my head. I've been listening to Christmas music. Oh, that's the other... I'm gonna have Christmas music playing while we do our stuff in the Discord. I'm really excited. There we go. Okay. Everything is working smoothly. Sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to set up my screens how I want to set them up. Okay, that works. Okay, chapter 5, which this is the Echoes of Enmity by Stefanie Chu. This is the prologue of the one of the books that we read in our book club. Subs. Ziri, I think you already voted. But oh, I am looking for book club suggestions. I forgot that. But if you haven't voted for the next book, please do that, because I have a tie and I need the tie broken. So I don't even care if you're like not really like planning on being here. I just need the tie broken. That's all I care about. Okay. Chapter 5. Oh, Ziri, did I ever show you the finished product of my lucky cat? Because I know you were here for the birthday stream. Chapter 5. Errol kept her eyes on the projected map, her finger pointed at the landscape of a village in the north. They were huddled in the back room of the keep, shaded by tacky sapphire curtains, likely from 5 generations ago. The far end of the table, where Heinous had rested his head, was littered with crumbs from this morning's bread. Earl avoided that area, wanting to spare her toes from the minefield of unknown objects. The room had been unkept for weeks and would remain so for as long as the riots continued. Did you post it? I did not. Oh, I should have done that. I'll do that, but I could show you. I'll show you right now. Here we go. So, and the little arm moves. Look how cute that is. I finished it on stream, so because I stayed until like 1 o'clock in the morning that day, and then I was like, I gotta go. I couldn't do anymore. Thanks. I did have a moment on stream where I did do something wrong and I had to like take it apart. I know. Well, I wasn't even sure how long I was going to go because, like I said, I was going to see if I could go. Yeah, I was tired. I was done. So I was like, I just left everybody. It's like, peace out. Oh, I can't see my chat over here. Thanks for the follow, MD. Okay, this is fun. A soft glow illuminated Gavin's face as he stared over several metal figurines on the map. His army cracked down several riots throughout Athea, Maine. The plan was working, but how many more mass murderers did he have to commit until the riots ended? Until the council was satisfied. Are we done yet? Heinous whined. Oh, that's a he. As he stretched his stiff legs. The three had been working since dawn, feet sore and mouths parched from hours of discussion. Day after day, it was all the same. Compared to the army suppressing the rebellion, the commoners didn't have the resources or fighting skill sets to win. But they had willpower, and that was what made this uprising particularly troublesome. Okay, it's kind of funny, but like, okay, so like with this chair, I have the footrest now, and my cat has taken it, like, basically, like it's her own personal bed. She always sits on it. So, like, okay. The city of Rhea was next. The rioters there had burned the local garrison, taken over the city granaries, looted a temple, and occupied City Hall. The Earl of Rhea fled for his life, and his estate was sacked and burned. Errol slapped Heinous' bottom with her long wooden pointer. We still haven't talked about the supply allocation, you only get 2 shield tanks this time. 2, Heinous slammed his hand. Oh, 2. Heinous slammed his hands on the table and wailed like a child. Last time it was 4. That was before you broke one. That was an accident. Tell her it was an accident, my lord. Gavin didn't seem to care. His head was turned to the door, distracted by a knock. Earl had ignored it, much like she had ignored every disturbance that day. But the knocks did not stop. They were frantic and unwelcoming. Gavin rose from his seat, perhaps out of boredom, and stepped out into the next room, a waiting area that he had remodeled into a reading nook. It contained walls of bookshelves, a few velvet couches, exotic rugs from Axelair, and the door to the hallway. The person on the other side of the door was about to get a scolding, no doubt. Earl left him to it. Rain had been reported in this area over the past few days, Earl said, sweeping her pointer over to the hillside. It may give some of the rebels an escape path, but it's better than dragging our horses through the mud. She noticed Hannah's focus was elsewhere, finding the extra figurines on a blank corner of the map. Earl groaned, dropping her pointer, and sunk into her chair. Are you even listening? No need to get worked up, Hannah said as he lined up another figurine. We've done this a dozen times, and it always works. Besides, at this point, those peasants probably don't have much moral left. You know what we should do? There's an amazing alehouse just a few blocks from the eastern gate. Earl decided to wait for Gavin, turning out of Hannah's nonsense. She was hearing bits of Gavin's conversation with the person at the door. Something about people dying and stopping the raids. Gavin was arguing back. Thud. Earl turned her head to the curtains that led to the next room. Perhaps it was her imagination, as Heinous didn't react in the slightest. He was still going on about the alehouse, drowning Earl's ability to hear the conversation in the other room. They heard Gavin scream. They jumped to their feet, Heinous reaching for a sword propped on the wall. But Earl held her finger to her lips, her other hand over the sword, prompting him to let go. She shook her head and whispered, I'll check. Call the guards. Heinous peeked under a pile of cups and papers, then searched another pile. He should have had his cloth on at all times, but the scatterbrain didn't think the communication gloves were necessary within fortress walls. He searched frantically for the pair of black gloves, hoping its soft, illuminating threads would stand out in the dark room. Meanwhile, Earl hugged the wall like a vigilant snake, slipping through the entrance without wavering the curtains. In the small library, a man had wrestled Gavin to the ground. He appeared distraught, too focused on Gavin to notice Earl slithering from behind. He was a thin man with a faint scar over his left eye, dressed in a simple white shirt and dark pants, unlike any assassin Earl had seen before. But it wasn't his appearance that troubled Earl. She analyzed every detail of the man, and the pigments of his skin to the frame of his body. Then she listened to his breath. found every vein that coursed to his heart, and listened. But there was nothing. This man had no aurora, no heartbeat to follow. She didn't know what to make of it. She turned to Gavin, her face drained to white when she noticed an eerie mist coiled around his body. The light in his eyes went dull as death as he started to drift into a numb slumber. The man brushed himself off the ground and headed for the door. He skid to a stop when a figure blocked his way. Before him was the violent tiger. Valiant tiger. A mere breath away with a glare that could kill. Gavin, how did you... Who are you? The man turned back to check if he was delusional. Sure enough, the region leader was still on the floor, now sedated. As he turned back, the man reached for the daggers in his belt, but before he could pull one out, the apparition was gone. He felt something tackle his abdominal and noticed a petite lady had replaced the fake Gavin. She shoved him into a bookshelf, grappling as they went down. As novels and textbooks struck their heads, Errol snatched the daggers from his belt and lodged the weapons into their owner. He snarled, feeling those blades dig deep into his shoulder and chest. Errol pushed herself up, sinking the weapons deeper into the intruder's chest. Her eyes were drawn to the strange wounds. A black liquid oozed out like oil. Her brows furrowed in confusion and disgust. She stared at it for far too long. With his hands free, the man grabbed Earl's left wrist and squeezed it tightly. She tugged and punched, but the man didn't let go. The mist returned like a plague, and Earl's face went pale. She leaned forward and sunk her teeth deep into his hand. What was it? Would it be poisonous? She didn't care. The man grunted and yanked his hand back, readied it into a fist, then launched forward again. She tumbled to the side, cheek in pain, but her focus was on the tingling sensation on her hand. She shook her hand, hoping the haze would dissipate, but it was imprinted on her body. She could do nothing but watch as it wrapped around her, and she felt her body grow heavy. She struggled to catch a breath. The room began to tilt and turn gray, all but the pool of blood seeping from the furniture. Then she heard a soft voice calling her name. She had seen this before and knew where it was headed. Give me a second. La 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 la. Yeah, drink the water here too. Heinous! She yelled. She screamed and hissed at herself, clawing at her arms to shake off the uncanny feeling. The warrior dashed into the room, but it was too late. He examined the dark phenomena on Errol and reached out to touch it. She hissed at him, as intimidating as a six-fanged snake. He retracted quickly. Errol took deep breaths, ignoring the whispers in her mind, her vision slowly coming back into focus. She could not make out the blonde commander standing where the shadow were just a second ago. Color had returned to the room. The rainbow of leather-bound books, mahogany tables, and sapphire curtains. The blood was gone, and so was the predator. Get him, Earl said, but Earl nudged him. I said go! Heinous tumbled for the door, tripping over himself only once in pursuit of the intruder. Earl took a deep breath and rested against the cedar wood floor. The mist started to fade, melting into the ground. Her head still throbbed, and her limbs quivered as if she hadn't moved for weeks. She turned to see her lord, who didn't seem to have the same luck. Your Honor, Errol called out, this is no time for a nap. The mist surrounding him had also disappeared, but his eyes stayed shut. She shook him again with her frail hand. His body wobbled like a drunk bum, but he remained still. By the gods, Errol cursed as she pulled together the last of her strength to carry her leader over her back into his private chambers. That was a short chapter. Short chapter. Thanks for the follow. How are you? Welcome in. How is your Thursday? Alrighty, let's see here. Oh. I don't think anybody came in for me to do shout outs, so shout outs. At least I finally got them working, so my god, Siri, you've been subscribed for 14 months. I don't even think I have, like, a badge that's that long. I should probably get some more. I don't even know, like, I should really see how many, like, how long my badges are. Okay, chapter 6. A gentle wind played with the foliage on the cold ground. With every step she took, her bare feet smashed the long dead leaves. It felt insulting, disturbing things that had already died. But how could she avoid it? As far as her eyes could see, a curtain of smoke, there wasn't an inch of ground bare of orange, red, and brown. Through her blurred vision, she thought she saw her best friend. No face, but she knew that physique better than anyone. Earl didn't care where she was or why the trees were gray. She hadn't seen this girl in decades. And she hadn't aged a day. A dozen more figures began to emerge from all directions. When they got close enough, she saw her parents and her siblings. Their faces remained obscured, but they all had the same sleek hair, ranging in color from honeydew to lime, and golden eyes like her. Her vision began to mold. The figures transformed into dark silhouettes with bloodshot eyes. Gashes covered their bodies and opened a waterfall of blood down their arms. The harrowing cries of her young siblings filled her ears. Oh, Oh, Journey, are you still here? Shoot. I totally forgot to mention. Did y'all see that Brandon Sanderson, I think. I think it was him. I think he's coming out with a new book or a new series or something. New book 2025. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. He has a lot of them. There was another one though. Which one did I see? This was like recent. Uh, Dang it. I wish I would have saved the post, but I don't think I did save it. But he's coming out with like a new book, but also I think he just he is releasing a I think it's like a special edition of the Mistborn. I wonder if I could find the TikTok. I think this is it. Oh wait, it's not really. Hold on, I don't think it's special editions. Hold on. Why can't I hear anything?
I just got one of the oddest emails.
Okay, hold on. Let me. It says TikTok, sorry. Uh.
So I'm behind the scenes here at Dragonsteel Nexus getting ready for our convention, and I just got one of the oddest emails in my entire life. It's literally, I just looked at this a few minutes ago. Mistborn Book 1 has hit the USA Today bestseller list for last week. Now, Mistborn 1 came out in 2006, and it was not a bestseller then. I was nobody then. It was...
No, this isn't it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it. What the heck? Is this it?
Brandon Sanderson.
I think this is it.
I am Brandon Sanderson. Nice to meet you. I'm a novelist of various science fiction and fantasy books. I have quite the repertoire. I've actually written 50 plus novels at this point, and I realize that's a little intimidating.
people go to my shelf in the bookstore and they see like a wall of Sanderson books and it scares them off. And so I thought, let's make a Sanderson starter pack of
That's what
3
these
books
are, yeah.
that are an introduction to what I do. So I built this. This is Tress of the Emerald Sea, The Emperor's Soul, and Mistborn. They are 3 of my novels. 2 of them are standalones, and the third one, Mistborn, is the first of a trilogy. You can read them in any order. They are meant to be read on their own. Even Mistborn, that has sequels, the first one stands on its own. I developed this specifically for you. These are TikTok exclusive covers. I thought this might be a wonderful way for people who've heard of my books to be able to give me a try. So I hope you'll try them out. I hope you love them, and thank you for watching. Who is Brandon?
I had somebody show me that. But yeah, so like, I guess he's not coming out with new books, but they're like TikTok exclusive, but they're like a starter pack. And I know that like, I've had a few people mention him to me over the time of me streaming, you know. And like I haven't read them. Mistborn is on my list, but I didn't realize he had so many books though. So I don't know. I'm interested in this starter pack thing. Cuz I haven't started any of his books. So anyways, okay. Let's continue. Continue reading onto chapter 6 of our book. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, I read this. Why did you leave, Earl? Why didn't you come back for us? How could you have run off? Earl screamed, begging for it to stop. She reached out with her heavy hand, trying to claw at the tiny shadows. She wanted to strangle them, kill them. You do not get to judge me. You do not control me. She grasped onto those shadows, yanking them apart. She clawed and pulled at every last one of them. When she got to the girl's shadow, she had to step back. The shadow grinned at her condescendingly. That was how Earl knew it couldn't be her friend. You let me die, you coward! The shadow hissed at Earl, reaching for her throat. But before she could grasp her, Earl reached out. She grabbed the shadow by the neck, strangling her best friend. If I could go back and save everyone, I would, Errol said with a tear ready to fall down her cheek. But I can't change the past. You will never come back. And all I can do now is what you told me to do, to live. Earl stretched the shadow harder until the body split open and a white light emerged from the center, growing brighter and brighter. The light chased away the shadows, and red tainted the room. Everything disappeared. Earl gasped as her eyes shot wide open. She placed her hand over her mouth, beckoning herself to stay calm. In the dark, she recognized the ornate ceilings and tacky beads that hung along the curtain. She sprung to her feet, brushing back her long hair and shifting into the short woman they all knew her as. She had always admired her companion's cedarwood hair more. But Earl was putting on more than just a fake identity. She was carrying courage. She dashed out of her room and down the hall, brushing away the guards in front of Gavin's chambers. When she entered, she was surprised to see that he was still awake. Gavin had woken up not long after he was placed in his chambers, and she debriefed him on the attack. Earl made sure the healers did a thorough check, but he seemed normal, as energetic as the servant on her first day. Still, she forced him to get bed rest. They were still looking for the man responsible for his assault. But Gavin didn't care, and even told them to disregard it and pretend it never happened. It would be a secret between the three of them. Now, he sat on the edge of his bed with nothing but the moonlight brightening the room. He sat still, staring at the wall. Earl sighed when she saw that his sheets were tucked, the same as she left them. Have you gone daft? She said. What are you staring at? Without taking his eyes off the wall, he replied with a monotone voice. I like the silence. You need to rest. If not, I'll get the healer. No, I am fine. Earl furrowed her brow. She walked up to his side and took a seat on the cold marble floor. He attacked me too, she said with a tender voice she had never projected before. They're not real, Your Honor. Whatever you saw, are the preparations complete? Her jaw dropped. Your Honor, you can't still be thinking about the raid today. You're in no condition to fight. His face remained blank, now fixated on the moonlight on the balcony beyond the glass door, looking out to the courtyard. We can't have the soldiers worrying over nothing, Gavin said. The raid goes on. Gavin was ignoring his health again, putting his honor and duty above all else, and Earl knew there was little she could do to stop her ambitious leader. Still, the events left an uneasy feeling in her stomach. She had no idea what the man wanted or what kind of power he possessed. Gavin seemed to have known him. He wouldn't have had such an animated discussion with a stranger. But he couldn't recall his face. Were the effects of that dark mist still clouding his memory? Or was he trying to protect the man? Earl rubbed her eyes, still feeling nauseous from the nightmares and hallucinations. She may have underestimated her leader, who overcame the effect of the dark mist faster than she did. She stretched her arms and stood up, waving at him as she walked towards the door. 3 hours until sunrise. You're not going anywhere if you don't get some sleep. Give me a second. I need to get some water. Water, water, water. Water, water, water. Stretch. You know what? I should put that TikTok in the Discord. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's if it works. Just so that other people can have the information, and I know that, like, because people have, like, asked me about it. About him. Ziri, how's your book going? Here we go. Whoops. I did not want that up. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. I think it's going. Like, are you not enjoying it? I think I am getting hungry, even though I had a snake had a snack. I don't got a snake. And I don't plan on eating a snake. Okay, I started it, then got distracted. Okay, I'm not surprised. Okay, don't get offended, but when you told me that you were reading a book, I was kind of like surprised. Because I feel like that you get distracted a lot. So. Hello, Yoshi. How are you? How is your Thursday? Keep on wanting to say Friday, but. Oh, that scared me. I need to turn that down too. I need to turn that down. I keep on getting scared by all of the new stuff. Oh shoot, which one was that? Hold on. Okay. Why though? I've read like 4 books in the last 6 months. I mean, that's good because I don't know, because most of the time when we've talked about reading, like I feel like most time you're not reading a book or you get distracted with something else. You're tired, like work tired or sleepy tired. And I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. I had a decent day today. I ran a little late today than I wanted, but I finally I finally um I got Crimson, his book light that he won for my birthday stream. I finally got that in the mail today. I'm so behind on that. Ziri, have a good night. Thanks for coming. Sleep well. Have fun at work tomorrow. Okay. That's not showing me the redeems. Okay. Oh, you did a head pat. Let me get the head pat. Head pat, head pat. There we go. Oh, I need to change those channel points. uh, where are they? Hold on, I can't find that one for some. Oh, here it is. Why do I only have a set for one? Edit. Oh, I guess I have to. Oh, I have to go on Blurp for that. I don't know how I could turn the volume down on just that. Alright. Because I keep on getting scared by everybody. Work tired? Oh, that's understandable. I have. Uh-oh. Oh no, something disconnect. I have many times I feel like that. Work tired. I mean, do you work tomorrow or are you off? Cuz I only have like a half day tomorrow. I mean, at least the weekend's coming up though. Let me Hey, I'm going to do a video shout out since I'm like kind of stopped working. Yoshi, let's get a video shout out for you. I finally got everything working. Maybe. There he goes. Wow. This reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Like a modern version of it. Okay. Rhea sat in a valley flanked by a river to its east and north and two large ridges on the west and south. Haines peered down the slope at the town, shrouded in a cool morning mist, slightly obscuring the town from view. He had taken the western ridge along with his men, and Errol was moving to the southern ridge. She would pinch the rebel forces from behind as Haines charged from the side. He took a breath of the cold air and looked down the row of cavalry to either side. The morning air brought steam across the line of horses. Their blood was still pumping from the ride, stomping and whining in anticipation. Uh-oh. Something went down. Twitch went down. Why would Twitch go down? Hold on, I gotta reconnect Twitch to Firebot for some reason. That was weird. The morning air brought steam across the line of horses. Oh, wait. They looked ominous in the clouds of hot breath that wreathed their manes. The men and women astride their mounts were just as anxious, fidgeting in their seats as the first ray of sunrise broke the morning clouds. It rained on the ride to their positions, and the mud was slick, giving off a swampy smell that turned Haines's nose. He looked at the slope overlooking the town from the south and could see Errol and her cavalry reaching their position. Errol had taken command of half of Gavin's forces, while Haines took the other. He turned back towards the plateau behind him, where the remaining reserve foot soldiers were staged and ready to follow the cavalry if needed. Still, he could not see the valiant tigers familiar form moving with the troops. It was unusual for the leader to disappear like this. Haines had sent his own guards to search for him, but he had yet to hear any good news. Gavin was due at Rhea along with Haines and Errol, but he wasn't answering his clove. The Hastel sewn communication device should have been able to reach him. Hannes had to use all the military bearing trained in him to not look panicked. He tapped on the black glove. Its blue fluorescent threads illuminated and pulsed and called Errol instead. Are you sure he left his chambers this morning? Hannes asked. Before the break of dawn, along with his horse, Errol confirmed. I didn't expect him to be taking more than a morning stroll. I don't recommend holding out any longer, Hannes said. He took notice that his men were wandering around, growing impatient. You're in charge now, Errol. What's the plan? Do we go look for him or go without him? Errol took a look at the foot soldiers she was in command of. They were starting to mutter to each other, spreading rumors that questioned the plan, wondering if it was ill planned, and doubting this mission's success rate. He wouldn't come back, Errol said. Count to 10, then start moving in. Hannes had a look of certainty on his face. He spoke to the trooper holding the bugle with a calm, strong voice. Sound the order, boy. We're moving out. Hannes lifted his arm, flagged for the bugle to advance, and moved with his men as they descended the slope. The village was quiet in the early morning, lazy smoke drifting from chimneys. A soft glow of sunrise fell on his face, and the mist cleared as they got closer. To his amazement, the village appeared to have little in the way of defense. Excitement climbed his spine as he called out, Their defenses are half built. We will rout this rabble in no time. Hannes leveled his sword, and his horse began to gallop as the force moved in unison. Call for the southern flank. A bugle sounded behind him, and he saw dark shapes appear along the ridge to their right. Errol's cavalry poured over the edge of the ridge and descended upon the town as Hannes entered the empty streets, sword ready to strike anyone in his way. The men and horses charged in, yet the streets and buildings were quiet. Hannes led the column through the main road and into the town square, careful not to rush his horse through the slick, muddy streets. As they entered the square, Hannes found Errol and her forces entering from the other side. Where in Infernia are they? She said, and Hannes looked at the homes. Clear the houses. A handful of men dismounted and began kicking down doors. A soldier called from a house. There's no one here. The cowards must have slipped away in the night. Errol furrowed her brow. It doesn't make any sense. Why would the rebels stage here just to abandon it so quickly? Is their resolve truly so weak? Hannes shrugged and shook his head. His guess was as good as hers. Stay with the men as they search the rest of the town. I will ride to the reserve flank and inform command. He left with a contingent of 5 men thundering back up the steep bridge to where the remaining forces were camped. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. As they neared the top of the ridge, he heard metal clangs and groaning men, an unexpected commotion that made his heart drop. Those familiar sounds, shrieks of pain, cries of mercy, followed by a slash of the blade, triggered unwanted visuals in his mind. Heinous bit his lip and slowed his horse. Were those his men? And if so, how many had he lost? Gaining up the ridge, he found the reserve force being slaughtered in a rare ambush led by a huge fighter clad in light chainmail and peasants wielding bows, pitchforks, and halberds as though it was death's own scythe. He waited the last few men. He watched the last few men go down. The field was strewn with bloody bodies, and his force was lost. The men at his side, now rallied and boiling with anger, were ready to charge into this fleet of peasants who had slain their comrades. But Heinous held her arm out and began to wheel his horse around. "Turn back," he ordered. "But, sir," the soldier was silenced by an arrow that... "Jay, welcome in. How are you?" "Why isn't it sounding? You just subscribed. Where's my sound?" It was just working. Here we go. Hold on. Thanks for the sub. There you go.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
You're sleepy? You should go get some sleep then. It didn't work. Well, that's okay. I fixed most of my stuff. The events was working. I don't know why it's not now, but thank you. Yeah, I made everything Christmassy. I have Christmas channel rewards too. But you should go get some sleep. Zeri was here, but I think he went to sleep too. And once again, thanks for the resub. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'll probably be getting off soon anyways too, so no worries. Oh, Twitch isn't connected. That's why. Hold on. I had Twitch like disconnect like a few minutes ago, so that's probably what's wrong. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, I read that. Yep, right here. Go now! Oh, go now! Heinous repeated as he kicked his horse into a sprint. Arrows hissed past him, barely missing his arm and his mount by a hair. Holding the reins in a white-knuckle grip, he charged wildly back towards Rhea. His steed slipped and stumbled, but managed to stay upright as cries of horses and men behind him amplified. It was a bad idea to charge so fast over the damp ground, but what choice did he have? Hades rounded the bend into town, and one horse following him fell victim to the slippery earth, falling over its rider. The steed slid into Heinous' path and tripped his horse. He was thrown several feet, skidding out and tumbling into the mud. Haines leapt to his feet, his sword drawn in a smooth motion in spite of the mud. His horse was kicking a broken leg as Haines searched for his last standing man. A riderless horse galloped out of the mist, passing him with arrows protruding from his neck. He could hear the enemy rushing down the slope on foot, the sound of 100 raging men or more. All the bravery he once had was gone with his horse. He turned and ran into the town, bellowing, "Ambush! Rear forces are lost! Prepare a spear wall!" Earl perked her ears as she heard the familiar voice yelling from the edge of town. She turned her steed around and focused in the direction of Hannah's voice. But in the thick mist, she could barely make out anything. "What was that?" Arrow yelled back. "Ambush! Spears up!" Arrow looked back at the cavalry lancers to her right. You heard him. Go!" They galloped forward, dozens of them, in synchronized line towards Haines. They held one arm up with a shield over their heads, spears pointed up in the other. When they finally reached the sprinting commander, 6 cavalry split from line and circled him, assembling a floral formation over Haines' head. Just a few seconds later, he heard a rain of arrows hit their shields like winter hail. The rest of the lancers had formed a border between Haines and the incoming rebels. With spears out and shields blocking their way, the rebels, now visible in the hundreds over the ridge, came to a halt. Let me do a video shout out for Jay, because I don't think it played one. Jay. It will play any minute. There we go.
One finisher is what I need. Oh, unless I get finished first. If that guy has anything to say.
Girl and her steed charged into the ranks and reeled to a stop next to Haines. She had a wild look to her. Haines knew she was spoiling for a good fight. A surge of men poured in from behind, waiting for her command. Haines knew the gods wouldn't disappoint her on this day. He nodded to her, then called out for all to hear. "Fighters, hear me!" Haines roared as he took Earl's side. "You are the strength of Athea. You are the heart and soul of our people." He pointed his sword towards the sound of charging men. Before you are those who would take this from you. Before you are those who would take this from you. They have come for your lives, wives, and children. Fight for the future of Athea. This rebellion stops here and now." As he spoke, a huge arrow thudded into the chest of the lancer next to him, and he watched in horror as the man fell from his horse into the mud. He looked around in search of the culprit on the ridge. Haines' eyes were drawn to a gallant figure in the mist who stood out from the peasants that carried nothing but chainmail and gardening instruments. The warrior was clad in sturdy pauldron and greaves, rims of gold along his. Over the blue flag of Athea, a banner raised with a bloody crest painted over the dark dragon. They had never seen this symbol before. He's joking, right?" Haines stuttered as he glanced back and forth between Arrow and Gavin. Arrow First, confusion had evolved into fear, then hate. But she was tasked to execute this plan, and she was going to see that the job was done one way or another. Draw your weapons, Earl commanded. Heinous stammered, What? Do you not see him? He turned to Gavin, who raised his spear and pushed his white steed forward. Hundreds of men began to follow him out of the mist, walking, jogging, then running at the spear wall. The first line of rebels to reach them were the bravest and most foolish. They threw themselves at the spear wall with abandon. For a moment, Heinous had confidence in their defenses, but when the earth erupted beneath the front line and sent men and horses scattering aside, he was brought back to reality that they were not only an enemy, that they were facing not only an enemy with overwhelming numbers, but their own proud leader. Heinous had little time to wonder, and even less to prepare. As the earth's crust rocked the ground, Errol was thrown from her mount, and Heinous fell on his bottom. A crazed fighter charged Heinous with an axe raised. He lifted the shield, equipped it on his left arm as the man hacked him over and over, preventing Heinous from scrambling back to his feet. Earl slipped in and out of the fray with a dagger and stabbed the man in the throat. She tossed Haynes her sword, nodded, and turned back to the fight. Her feet, lighter than dancing leaves, weaved through the opposing force. She pricked a needlework pattern of violet red upon enemy forces. Haynes parried a short spear, pierced the heart of the wielder, kicked the man off of his sword, and cut a bloody swath through the next 5 men. The ferocity of the rebel attack shocked him. Many of them appeared to have little to no fighting experience, but what they lacked in technique, they made up for in brute strength and a thirst for blood. Give me a second. Oh, I need to turn that down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I had just done like my Christmas setup kind of stuff, so I didn't realize how loud and crazy it would be. Thank you for the raid. Who was it? Let's see. Matsu, welcome in. How are you? How was your stream? Oh, just a little introduction. I am Legacy Bookish. I kind of like kind of like Matsu and the other ones. I do read on stream. I don't normally game though, like they do. But yeah, if you're a book person, let me know. We have a Discord that we're doing like Christmas events in. We have 2 book clubs going on in there. It's like 2 different ones. One's just a normal one. The other one's like an indie book club. Yeah, we have Christmas crafts night coming up, and we're doing coloring night too. So kind of excited. But yeah. Let's see. Thanks for the follow order. How are you? Oh shoot. You're blocking my view, stupid ad thing. Okay. Let's see. I am well. Stream went well. We read the second chapter. Oh, how's that going? I I had an idea for like Halloween and Christmas, but it really fell through. So like this is like kind of like my backup plan book. We're reading it's called Echoes of Enmity. It's by by Stefanie Chu. We had read the first book in the indie book club, so this is the prelogue of the first book. So basically it's like there's it's like it's a fantasy YA book. They have like there's like different powers and whatnot, but there's like a rebel group that's like rebelling. So it's all about like the power struggle with this rebel group and trying to get them under control basically. So let me get you a video shout out. Again, I apologize for how crazy it was. Oh, I do have a goal going on. Basically for tipping, but it's to unlock a gaming stream. So, is it going to? There it goes. It's like it's taking so long.
Whoa, 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 whoa! God, what? What do you mean burn her? I don't have anything to burn her with. He's like,
was that like was that Minecraft or something? But eventually, like I said, once we reach this goal, I might do a gaming stream. I have a couple. There's a couple games that I thought about streaming because it kind of goes with like my whole thing here, but. Thanks for the follow, Monty Mill. How are you? How's your Thursday? Okay, let's continue our reading. Okay, I lowered the sound, so if anything else happens, it probably won't be as loud. Let's hope. Okay, where was I? Heinous heard his men cry out, blanketed in fear, disbelief, and hysteria, but he didn't know what to say. A horrific shriek came from the white desterrer as Gavin charged into the fight. It was then that Heinous knew where their spirits came from. Gavin cut through the men and horses in single strokes. His strength and violence were so unbridled that he even caught overzealous rebels who fought too closely or were caught in his path. The entire rebel force went berserk. Heinous leaped onto a riderless horse and charged at the valiant tiger. He gritted his teeth so hard that he tasted blood in his cheek. He stilled his heart for what he had to do. Kill his leader before he killed all of their people. Charging at the tiger's left flank, he scooped up a javelin from a rebel's hand and threw it at Gavin's back as hard as he could. Gavin twisted in his saddle, batting the javelin aside with his forearm as he brought his spear around with his other hand. Heinous hardly raised his shield in time, and the blow sent him cartwheeling from his saddle into a group of rebels. Errol watched in horror as she saw the commander boldly go face to face with their leader. She turned back to the remaining men and ordered, 10 men on me, The rest of you form a perimeter around Hannes. Sorry, hold on. She didn't wait for the men to respawn. Sprinting, she leapt into the back of a wandering mount. She spurred the beast into a handful of rebels before she reached down and wrenched a sword from a dead body, taking a rebel's hand and half his face on the upswing. She slammed her horse into the crowd, slashing and hacking spears and swords, descending upon the commander. Her horse knocked men aside as she swept the sword in elegant arcs, cutting a head from a spear, followed by the wielder's own. 6 of her men were at her heels and kept the rebels at bay. She strutted her horse in front of Hannes while he recovered from the fall. "You're insane!" she shamed the violent tiger before charging, swords out and blade up as her weapon met his. The steels clashed, and the impact pulled the weapons apart. She steadied the shrieking in fear, some cowering behind their thin sticks of weapons. "I fight for the will of the gods," Gavin finally said. "It is fate that you all will be silenced here by my blade." His declaration made Earl furrow her brow. Fate? Gods? She had never heard the atheists use such words. Something else about him bothered her. The energy around them felt unusually grim, even malicious, more than any other battle she had fought before. Earl narrowed her eyes at their leader. It was different, but there was no doubt that powerful aurora came from him. She focused on his heartbeat, pumping wildly, breathing controlled and steady. She matched him, following a new rhythm until she met his pace. But nothing happened. She stared bewildered at this stranger, one that she was now certain was not the valiant tiger she knew. In all her life, she never come across a person she couldn't shapeshift into. But whoever had taken over her leader had just added another tally. 2 times in the span of a week. Something was going on, and she couldn't make sense of it. I gotta get a drink of water. Water, water, water. Okay. Reaching for his arm. With the help of her steed pushing forward, Errol yanked Gavin off of his horse and let go. He landed flat on his back with damp mud all over his face. Harold didn't stop. She went straight for Hannes, grasped him under his armpit, and up onto her saddle. "Cover us," she ordered the surrounding cavalry. "Archers, ready for retreat." Her troops parted for her. The lancers charged forward in a sweep, knocking down anyone that met the end of their spear or the hoofs of their steeds. They circled back and followed Earl out. The archers stayed behind, readied their bows, and waited until all the before they could fire, a wall of mud and clay shot up around them. Frightened archers struck at the earth, and the harmless arrows were swallowed along with them. Grains of sand fell onto Earl's back as they retreated, heading back to the capital. Tears bit her eyes as she heard her men take their last breath. She shed tears of sorrow for the lost men, tears of fear for the fate of the army, but most of all, she shed tears of rage for Gavin's betrayal. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to stop there because I read 2 chapters tonight. Well, we're not halfway there yet. Next stream, we should be halfway though. So yeah, we're going to stop there. I'm losing my voice too. So let's switch over. There we go. Alright. Okay. Don't forget, we have the Christmas event and the Discord. And there's stuff going on every day. There's a book exchange going on in there. We're going to have craft night and coloring / journaling night. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden's book club is this Saturday. And then at the end of the month, we have our indie book club for The Bite Before Christmas, which that was by Cassia Devane. We read her book before, so this is our second book of hers. I enjoyed it. It's like a vampire fairy book kind of deal. It's really short. What else do we have going on? That might be it. The next stream will be next week. I don't know if it's on Friday or what. I will post that in the Discord. Because it kind of depends on my schedule with pet sitting and stuff. So yeah, thanks so much for coming, and I appreciate it. If you wanted the Discord, there should be a link somewhere on my profile for it. So yeah, there's other book people in there. So yeah, I will see y'all next week then. So let's end these. End. Okay. Okay. Who are we going to raid? Who will we raid? Okay, hold on. Let's move OBS back over here. Sometimes I feel like I need like 3 monitors. Oh, okay, there. Show me like recommended channels and all this other. Okay. Who should we raid? Uh, let's do Neil. I don't think I've rated him for a while. And he's been in here quite a bit lately. So let's raid him. Neil. He's playing the First Descendant. I don't know anything about that game. Copy. raid. Nice. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for the raids and the subs for today. Don't forget that if you did sub, make sure that you like vote for the next book. Cuz I have a tie and I'm wanting to break the tie. Vote. They get to vote on what the next book is. So anyways. Okay. I will see y'all next week then. Here we go. Let's raid. Oh, I think I have a raid command. Well, it doesn't show my thing, so. Alright.